おかえりなさい。お前の大好きなシチューがもうすぐ出来上がるよ。お腹が空いたでしょ。さあ、早くテーブルに。あんた誰なんだい？何言ってるんだい。うちの子はまだ6歳だよ。お前さん、私をバカにしてるのかい？さあ、とっとと出て行っておくれ。でないと人を呼ぶよ。
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite, stew. It'll be ready any minute now. You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir. Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house? Nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and claiming to be someone you're not? Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant. Don't make me say it twice.
Thank you, mister. My name's Gemma. Who are you? But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right? He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
おじいちゃん、はしご知らない？はしご。エマのスカーフが木の上に飛ばされたんだ。
わかったわかった。待っておれ。今行くでな。およ。
はしごなら大丈夫よ。あのお兄ちゃんがスカーフを取ってくれたから。それでね、あのお兄ちゃん、あなたに会いに来たんだって。知ってる人？
うん、知らないよ。あ
の青年はわしに用があるようじゃ。 二人は向こうで遊んでなさい。
はい。
さてと、お前さんもあの子じゃな。そうじゃろうな。赤ん坊の頃から面倒を見てきたんじゃ。わしにはわかるわい。そんな辛そうな顔をして一体何があったというんじゃ。わしに話してみなさい。なるほど。どうやらお前さんはわしがいなくなった後の未来からやってきたようじゃな。頼りにしていたデルカダール王に裏切られたというか、辛い思いをさせてしまったの。デルカダール王が頼りにならないと分かった以上、お前さんには包み隠さず全てを伝えた方が良さそうじゃ。だがこうして話してる時間はあまりなさそうじゃな。よいか、よく聞くんじゃぞ。村を出て東に向かったところに石の大滝があるじゃろ。戻ったらそこにある三角岩の前を掘ってみなさい。東にある石の大滝、そこの三角岩じゃぞ。しかし大きくなったのう。これほど立派になったお前を見ることができ、わしは果報者じゃ。いいかい、人を恨んじゃいけないよ。わしはお前のじいじで幸せじゃった。
Hey, Grandad, can I borrow your ladder? The wind blew Gemma's scarf off and now it's stuck up a tree.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Let me go and find it for you.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
Nope. I've never even seen him before.
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups to talk?
All right.
Well. It's you, isn't it? I knew it. I've known you since you were a baby after all. I knew it was you right away. But you don't look too happy, my lad. Care to tell your old Grandad what's on your mind? I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer around. Well. And King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon. And to think I trusted that he'd do right by you. If I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything, instead of hiding the truth from you for all those years. But you don't have time to be listening to an old man's regrets. Here's what we're going to do. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the three-sided rock. Got that? The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls. Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become. I'm so glad I got to see you all grown up. You be good now, lad. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart. Always hold me right. Bye now.
お兄ちゃん、さっきはお礼を言いそびれちゃったけど、エマのスカーフ取ってくれてありがとう。またこの村に遊びに来てね。晩ご飯までもう少し遊ぼうよ。エマは何して遊びたい？
それじゃあ、レオおじいちゃんのところに行ってみましょう。3人で一緒に遊ぼう。
何ぼーっとしてんだ？大丈夫か？まったくひでえことをしやがれ。勇者を育てた村というだけでこの仕打ちか。お前を捕まえた後、デルカダールの兵士たちがやってきて焼き払ったんだろうな。そういや、お前がぼーっとしてる時、お前のあざと木に巻きついた根が光ってたが、また前みたいになんか見えたのか？へえ、不思議なもんだ。過去に遡って村の人やお前のじいさんに会ってきたとはな。お前にはきっとこの根を通じて過去を見る力が備わっているんだな。それじゃあじいさんの言葉を信じて医師の大滝とやらに行ってみるか。医師の大滝は村を出て東に向かったところなんだな。辛いのはわかるが、ここにいても何も始まらない。行くぞ。
Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for her. Come back and play any time you like. It's ages till I gotta go home. What should we play now?
Well, we could play,
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there. Not surprising, I guess. I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they? Jasper and his goons must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons and torched the place. Hey, just now, when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing, and so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions? Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad, and And yourself? That is seriously weird. Must have been the root here. It must have the power to show you the past. Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village? Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
手紙か。一つはかなりボロボロだな。
あなたがこの手紙を読めるようになった頃、私はもうこの世にはいないでしょう。あなたが生まれてすぐ故郷のユグノアの地が魔物に襲われました。私はあなたを逃がすので精一杯でした。いいですか。心ある人に拾われ立派に成長したら、ユグノアの新興国であるデルカダールの王を頼るのです。あなたは誇り高きユグノアの王子。そして忘れてはならないのが、大きな使命を背負った勇者でもあります。勇者とは大いなる闇を打ち払う者のこと。いずれこの言葉が何を意味するのか分かる時が来るでしょう。一緒にいてあげられなくてごめんなさい。無力な母を許して。
どうやらお前の母親の手紙のようだな。そっちの手紙はどうだ。
親愛なる孫へ、未来から来たお前に出会った後、わしは約束通りお前の道しるべとなるものをここに埋めておいた。母親の手紙はもう読んだかの。あの手紙はお前が流されてきた時一緒に入っていたものじゃ。わしはあの手紙に従いお前をデルカダール王国に向かわせたが、辛い思いをさせたようじゃのう。なぜユグノアの地が魔物に襲われ勇者が悪魔の子と呼ばれているのか、わしには見当もつかんかった。なれば真実は自分の目で確かめるしかない。東にある旅立ちの祠の扉を開ける魔法の石をお前に授けよう。それを使って世界を巡り真実を求めるのじゃ。お前が悪魔の子と呼ばれ追われる勇者となった全ての真実を。いいかい、人を恨んじゃいけないよ。わしはお前のじいじで幸せじゃった。
旅立ちの祠の扉を開く魔法の石か。まあこれも乗りかかった船だ。俺もお前の旅に付き合ってやるぜ。お前のじいさんが言ってた旅立ちの祠はここから東にあるんだったな。それじゃさっさとそこに行こうぜ。と言いたいところだが、その前に俺の目的も果たさせてくれ。レッドオーブが移されたのはこの道の先にあるベルカダール神殿だ。よろしくな。
Letters, huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's for sure.
My dearest, darling baby boy, when finally you come to read this, I will almost certainly belong there. You see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrasil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms, and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety. If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the king of Heliodor when you come of age. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives. Never forget, my son, you are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrasil. But more than that, you are the luminary. Yours is a weighty burden indeed. It is you who must stand against the darkness and banish it from our world. In time, you will come to understand. It breaks my heart to leave you, my darling. But it is the only way. I only hope that one day you will learn to forgive me.
It's from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
To my dearest grandson. I haven't the foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today. As promised, I've buried some things here that will help you on your way. Have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found you. It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd known how things would turn out. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east. You must go out into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges, and live life with love in your heart. All the best, now and forever. Grandad.
So we used the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You better believe I'm coming with you. You said it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to. The orb. The King Sparrow's not too far from here. Just down the way, in fact. Let's go claim what's rightfully mine.
おいおい、どういうことだこれは。一体誰がこんなことを。ん？
What the heck happened here? Who did this to them? Huh?
こいつは楽な仕事だぜ。このオーブをあの方に渡すだけで褒美は思いのままって話だからな。
おい、何の話をしてるんだ。そのオーブは俺がいただくぜ。
なんだお前ら。まあいい、ここに来た不運を呪うんだな。
Taking candy from a baby! This is going to get us into his good books! I just know it! We're sure to get a big reward!
Hey! What do you think you're doing? That orb belongs to us. Get your filthy hands off it.
Whoever you are, you've just made a seriously big mistake!
手こずらせやがって。しかしなんだって魔物がオーブを狙ってやがるんだ。まあいいか。やっと手に入った。長かったぜ。諦めかけていたレッドオーブが今はこうして俺の手の中にある。俺は確信したぜ。お前と一緒にいればいつか俺の願いは果たされるとな。おっと、願いは何かって質問はなしだぜ。これは俺の問題だからな。さて、やることも全部終わったし、お前のじいさんが言ってた東にあるっていう旅立ちの祠に向かうか。
Ha! Amateurs. But who the hell were they? And what did they want with the orb? Well, whatever. It's back with its rightful owner now. And about time, too. You know, after they threw me in jail, I thought I'd never see this thing again. But here I am holding it. You're some kind of lucky charm, you know that? I've got a feeling that if I stick with you, everything will turn out okay. Just don't ask me what I mean by everything. That's my business. Right, I've done what I came to do. Guess we should head east and check out that door of departure place your grandpa mentioned.
Come.
くそ、ここまで追ってくるとはな。おい、逃げるぞ。
今だ！悪魔の子を捕らえろ！
捕まれ！石だ！じいさんからもらった石を出せ！いや！
逃がすものか。災いを呼ぶ悪魔の米。
走るぞ。
悪魔の米、逃がしはせぬ。地の果てまで追いかけてやるからな。
ふう、なんとか助かったみたいだな。しかし、ここはどこだ？見渡す限り何にもねえぞ。
はっ。
Did you really think you would escape me, Darkspawn?
Damn it! They found us! Well, don't just stand there. Come on!
Now, seize him!
Here! Take my hand! Quickly! The keystone!
You shall not escape me, Darkspawn!
Run! Now!
You think you have won? The game has not even begun.
Whew, we made it! That was too close. So, where exactly are we? I don't recognize this place at all.
やれやれ、やっと人のいる場所に着いたぜ。追っ手の姿は見えないようだが、これからどうしたもんかな。
ぜひいらしてください。寄らせてもらうぜ。おやおや、
お兄さんたちは見たところ旅の方のようですね。いやー、いい時にいらっしゃいました。私つい先日里の奥の方で蒸し風呂屋を開店したばかりでして、今でしたら先着100名まで無料でご入浴いただけます。この機会ご利用されないと損ですよ。
おい、悪いけど俺たちは風呂なんか入ってる暇はないんだ。客引きだったら他は当たりな。
ダメですよお客さん。どんな時でもお風呂はちゃんと入らないと不審者に思われちゃいますよ。
確かにちょっと匂うかもな。風呂なんてこの先もあるかわからねえし、入れるうちに入っておくか。なあ、せっかくのチャンスだから今のうちに汗を流していこうぜ。俺は先に行ってるからな。
はい、1名様ご案内。さあさあ、こちらでございます。あ、足元気をつけてくださいね。
Civilization at last. And I think it's safe to say we're not being followed anymore. For now, at least.
Two travelers come. Their timing is auspicious as the day's new dawn. My bathhouse awaits. Savor its steamy embrace as frogs do spring rain. Rejoice, honored guests, for to mark this happy day, you may sweat for free.
We're kind of busy to be sweating. Thanks. Appreciate the offer, though.
Too busy to bathe? Too busy to wash away the scent of the road?
Okay, maybe I'm not at my freshest. Fine. I'll visit your bathhouse if it means that much to you. Might as well go sweat off the journey while we have the chance. I'll see you in there, okay?
The winds bring a guest. Joyfully I shall guide him to where bliss awaits.
Motenai wa yo.
ああ、もうピーピーうるせえな。悪いけど今は忙しいんだ。ガキの相手をしてる暇はないんだよ。
何よ、マスターと話すくらいいいでしょ。マスターならはぐれちゃった妹のこと知ってるかもしれないんだってば。
ここはガキの来る場所じゃねえんだ。迷子の相談なら里の入り口に詰め所があるから、そこで話を聞いてみな。
わかったわよ。マスターなら話が通じると思ったけど、こんな石頭がいたんじゃどうしようもないわ。あれ、あんたは？ねえ、名前を聞いてもいいかしら？そっか、なるほどね。あんたとはもう少しお話ししたいけど、今はいなくなった妹の方が心配。里の中を探してからにするわ。まさかこんなところであんたに会えるなんて、運命ってわからないものね。
How dare you! Oh! That's no way to treat a lady! Didn't your mother teach you any manners?
Your words grate my ears. A good child should be silent and stay out of bars.
I told you I need to speak to the owner. It's important. He might know where my little sister is.
A child in a bar is like a fish in a tree. You must search elsewhere.
Oh, fine. If you're going to be a complete pighead about it, I'll go and ask the guards by the gate instead. Ooh, what do we have here? Well, are you going to tell me your name or not? Could be worse, I suppose. Listen, you and I need to talk, but my little sister is missing, so I have to go and find her first. I never thought I'd finally meet you in a place like this. It's funny how things work out.
いやあ、遅かったな。ここの蒸し風呂はなかなかいいぞ。客は俺たちしかいないらしい。せっかく貸し切り状態なんだから、ここで一息ついていこうぜ。しかし、俺たちこれからどうするか。追っ手がここに来るのも時間の問題かもな。ところで、お前少しはこの里を見て回ったんだろ。何か気がついたことでもあったか？妹を探している女の子を見たって？まあ、その子なら俺も見たぜ。酒場で聞き込みなんてませてるよな。妹か。まったく出来の悪い妹を持つと兄ちゃんや姉ちゃんは苦労するよな。おい、なんか喋ったか？おい、こいつはもしかして幽霊？なんだ驚かせやがって。お前こんなところで何やってんだ？
私、宿屋で待ってたのに、お風呂に行くって出かけたまま、もうずっと帰ってこないの。どこに行っちゃったの？ひどいよ。
はあ、迷子ってやつか。な、酒場の前にいた女の子が探していた妹って、もしかしてこの子なんじゃないか？さぞ心細かっただろう。かわいそうに。俺たちで何とかしてやろうぜ。なあ、ちびちゃん。お前の名前はなんて言うんだ？
私、ルコっていうの。
よし、ルコ。お前の家族に合わせてやるから、俺たちについてきな。
Finally. I was wondering where you'd got to. Come join me. This turned out to be a pretty good idea. We've got the place to ourselves, so we may as well enjoy it. We've earned a little break, wouldn't you say? Can't take it easy for too long, though. Sooner or later, those creeps are going to catch up with us. So, you've been scoping out the town, huh? See anything interesting? Ah, her? Yeah, she was sniffing around here, too. She's way too young to be hanging around in bars, though. No wonder they kicked her out. I don't envy her, having a kid sister to run around after. They have a habit of causing headaches.
Where are you?
Did you just say something?
Where are you? Where did you go?
Is that a good...
I can't find you anywhere.
You scared us there for a second. What are you doing in here?
I was waiting in the end. You said you were going to take a bath, but you never came back. Where did you go? Why did you leave me all on my own?
Sounds like she's lost someone. Wait. This must be the girl whose big sister's looking for her. Why don't we see what we can do to help? How about you dry your eyes and tell us your name, kid?
I'm Connie.
Nice to meet you, Connie. Why don't you come with us, and we'll help you find whoever it is you're looking for.
Really? Thank you.
ああ、いたいた。相変わらず大人相手にガミガミやってるぜ。
まったく、てんで話にならないわ。この里の連中、どいつもこいつも石頭ばっかりなんだから。あら、あんたはさっきの。
よう、ちびちゃん。俺たち、お前が探してる妹を見つけてきてやったぜ。ほら、お前の姉さんだろ。そんなところにいないで出てきな。
誰よその子。私そんな子知らないけど。
何？
私一人っ子だよ。いなくなっちゃったのは私のパパだよ。
もうなんなのあんた。人の話もろくに聞けないなんてとんだひよっこちゃんね。
なんだとこのチビ。お前の方がガキじゃ。
とにかくその女の子も迷子みたいだし、このままじゃ拉致が開かないわ。ねえあんたたち、悪いけど私を酒場のマスターのところまで連れて行ってくれない？ありがとう。私一人じゃ酒場に入れないけど、あんたたちがいればなんとかなるはずよ。私はベロニカっていうの。この子と一緒についていくから、あとはよろしくね。こんな頼りないお兄ちゃんたちに振り回されて心細かったでしょ。もう大丈夫だからね。ありがとう。
だが最近のガキは生意気すぎるぜ。さっさとこいつらを酒場に届けて、俺たちは先を急ぐとするか。
Now listen, you. I asked you a simple question. Have you seen my sister or not?
Well, well, what do you know? Looks like she's picking fights with grown-ups again.
I wish they told me they only let complete pigheads live in this stupid town before I bothered coming here. Oh, it's you!
Hey kid, good news. We found your sister. Why so shy? Aren't you pleased to see your big sis?
I don't know why you're looking so pleased with yourself. That's not my sister. I've never seen this girl before in my life. I don't have any brothers or sisters. I've lost my daddy. Gosh, where do I start? Did you not think of, I don't know, maybe asking her who she was looking for instead of jumping to idiotic conclusions?
Listen, short stuff. I'm not gonna let a little brat like you speak to me like that.
I hate to point this out, but you don't have time to be standing there getting your knickers in a twist. You've got a daddy to find. Listen, I want to talk to the owner of that bar, but I can't get in there on my own. Can I come with you? Thanks. I'll never get in there otherwise. You're a lifesaver. I'm Veronica, by the way. Right, let's get going, shall we? I'll look after this little one. Don't worry, you don't have to rely on these two dunderheads anymore. We'll find your daddy in no time. You'll see. Thank you.
Kids these days, huh? No respect for their elders. Well, looks like we don't have much choice. Let's hit the bar.
おや、いらっしゃいます。あ、お前は懲りもせずまた来やがったな。子供が一人で酒場なんぞ。
俺たちの連れが何か？
あ、いや、こいつは失礼しやした。大人が一緒なら大丈夫でさ。どうぞゆっくりしていってください。
こんにちは、マスター。こちらの席かけてもよろしくって。よっ。
元気そうなお嬢ちゃんだ。ご注文はマスターの気まぐれ昆布茶でいいですかな？
お気持ちはありがたいけど、今はゆっくりしている暇はないの。私たち人を探しに来たのよ。担当直入に聞くわ。私と似た格好をしたセーニャって子が誰かを探しに来なかった？
はあ、セーニャね。おお、あのお嬢ちゃんならうちにお姉さんを探しに来たけど、いないと分かって里を出て行ったよ。
そう、セーニャはどこに行くって言ってた？
西の方にお姉さんがいる気がするから、そこを目指すって言ってたっけね。なんとも不思議な子だったな。
西の方？もう入れ違いだわ。セーニャは私を助け出そうとして。実は私、蒸し風呂に入っていたところを魔物にさらわれちゃって、今までそいつらのアジトに閉じ込められていたの。せっかくそこから抜け出してきたのに、今度は妹のセーニャが魔物のアジトに行っちゃうなんて。ねえ、あんたたちただの旅人じゃないでしょ？聞かなくても私にはわかるわ。今はまだ詳しい話ができないけれど、お願い、どうか何も聞かないで一緒に妹を探してちょうだい。ありがとう。あんたならそう言ってくれると思っていたわ。お姉ちゃんたち行っちゃうの？ルコも一緒に行く？ 子供は危ないからダメ。あなたのパパについては心当たりがあるの。必ず連れて帰ってくるから、いい子で待ってて。
お前だって子供じゃねえか。ちゃんと俺たちについてこられるのか？
私を誰だと思ってるの？聖地ラムダからやってきた最強の魔法使いベロニカ様よ。むしろあんたの方が私の足を引っ張らないように気をつけてほしいくらいだわ。さあ行きましょう。魔物のアジトがあるのはここから西の地下に広がる大きな迷宮の中よ。きっと聖女も迷宮の中にいると思うの。西の海岸あたりに迷宮の入り口があるはずだから、ひとまずそこを目指しましょう。私知ってるのよ、あんたが何者なのか。私の期待を裏切らないでね。
Welcome to our inn, a safe haven in life's storm. Come and make merry! Warnings unheeded, the fish returns to the tree. What can deter her?
She's with us. Do you have a problem with that?
Understanding dawns. The fish has a chaperone. She is welcome
here. No one's sitting here, are they? Service, if you please.
A fearsome young pup. Perhaps tea will soften her. A fine warming brew.
That sounds lovely, but I don't have time for tea, I'm afraid. I'm looking for someone. I'll get straight to the point. There's a girl called Serena. Blonde hair, looks a lot like me. Have you seen her?
Serena. Yes, now I recall. The young girl sought her sister, but left without joy.
That'll be her. Did she say where she was going?
Westward she wandered, sensing her sister, she said, guided by voices.
Huh? Westward? Oh, the idiot must have gone to help me, and I was already back here. I was kidnapped, you see. I was in the bathhouse when some monsters attacked me. They took me off to their lair. I managed to escape, so I came back to find Serena, but it looks like now she's gone to try and rescue me. Right, you lot. You're no ordinary travellers. Anyone with eyes can see that. I don't have time to explain all the ins and outs of it right now, but I need you to help me go and find my sister. Are you in? I knew you wouldn't let me down. Are you leaving? I want to come with you. Sorry, you're staying put. But don't worry, I think I know where your dad might be. We'll find him for you, so be a good little girl till we get back.
You do realize you're a little girl too, right? You sure you're gonna be able to keep up?
Who do you think you're talking to? Veronica, sage of Arborea and mighty magician, can keep up with riffraff like you any day. I'm more worried about you slowing me down, if I'm completely honest. Right, let's head west, shall we? The monster's lair is a giant underground labyrinth out that way. I'm pretty sure we'll find Serena in there somewhere. The entrance is on the coast. I know exactly who you are, you know. Don't let me down.
危ねえ危ねえ。この先には確か落とし穴があったな。仕掛けを作った張本人が下手打って穴を開けるわけにはいかねえ。ここは回り道していくとしよう。おっといけねえ。ここを通るには合言葉が必要だったな。そうだ。闇心あれば影心。
I almost forgot. You need a password to get through here. And it was... It was... Humbracadabra.
He, こんなところに泉があるなんてな。セーニャ？こいつがお前の妹だって？
どんな時もずっと一緒だって約束したじゃない。ねえ、返事してよ、セーニャ。すみません。私、人を探していて、疲れて泉のそばで休んでいたら、そのまま眠ってしまったようですわ。お姉様？なんというおいたわしい姿に。あんた、私がわかるの？何年もお姉様の妹をしてますもの。ちょっとお姿が変わったくらいで間違えたりしませんわ。紛らわしい倒れ方しないでよ。私、てっきりあんたが。
なあ、お取り込み中のところ悪いが、セーニャってのはお前の妹なんだろ？一体どういうことだ？
実は私とこの子は双子なの。こんな見た目になっちゃったのは深いわけがあるのよ。私をさらった魔物はね、ここをアジトにしてたくさんの人をさらっては魔力を吸い取って集めていたの。魔力を吸い尽くされないようにこらえていたら、どんどん年齢の方も吸い取られたみたい。それで今はこんな格好ってわけ。つまりこう見えて私はれっきとした年頃のお姉さんなの。これからは子供扱いしないでよね。
それは分かったけどさ、お前体がそんな状態じゃこの先やっていけないんじゃないか？
ええ、そうよ。だからあんたたちには あの魔物から魔力を取り戻すまで付き合ってもらうわ。私からもお願いいたします。回復呪文で皆様のお手伝いをしますわ。さあ、行きましょう。
That's one heck of a fountain to be hidden away down here.
Wait, over there! Serena, wake up! It's me, Veronica.
That's your sister?
Serena! We said we'd always be there for each other, didn't we? Well, I'm here for you now. So pull yourself together!
I'm ever so sorry. It's just I was so awfully tired after all that searching that I needed a nap and... Veronica! Is that really you? What in the world has happened to you?
But how did you know it was me?
We've been sisters a long time, you know. It would take a lot more than a new look to fool me.
Oh yes, very funny. What were you doing lying on the ground like that? I thought you were... well, that you were... you know...
Sorry to interrupt the reunion, but didn't you tell us Serena was your kid sister?
Well, if you want to get technical about it, actually we're twins. But we don't look the same age anymore because, well, it's all a bit complicated. I told you I was taken off by monsters, didn't I? They've been kidnapping people so they can steal their magical powers. Well, I wasn't going to let them have mine without putting up a fight. But the more I resisted, the younger I got. I don't quite understand it, but instead of draining my magic, they drained my... age. What I'm basically saying is that I'm not a child. So stop treating me like one.
Okay, we get it. You're not a kid. But you still look like one. Don't you want to do something about it?
Of course I do. Why do you think I brought you here? I want you to help me clobber those stupid monsters and see if we can fix this.
You will help us, won't you? I promise to do my bit as well. I have some really rather wonderful healing spells, you know.
間違いないわ。あの魔物たち。ホムラの里で蒸し風呂に入っていた私をここまでさらってきた奴らよ。あの竜のそばに大きな壺があるでしょ。私の奪われた魔力はあそこにみっちり閉じ込められているはずだわ。
なるほど。あの壺の中にお前の魔力が。さてどうしたもんかな。
お姉様。はあ？
なんでおめえらは このデンダ様のアジトに勝手に入り込みやがって。へへへへ。はは、なるほど。おめえらは俺が取り逃がした獲物をわざわざ届けに来てくれたってわけか。家宝はブチギレて待てとはこのことよ。さあ野郎ども、仕事の時間だ。こいつらの魔力全部吸い尽くしてやるぞ。
こうなったらやるしかねえ。油断するなよ。
Are you potty? You come here and tell Jarvis that you let that lovely, juicy specimen escape, and you think an apology's gonna cut it? Ooh, this jars. Do you crackpots think sorcerers like Veronica come along often? Do you have any idea what we'll have to do to nab a specimen like that again? Drain all her magic so I could earn the Lord of Shadow's respect when he came back. All my plans shattered.
Lord of Shadows? That's them. They're the monsters who jumped me in the bathhouse and brought me here. See that jar by the big fat one? That's what he was sucking all my magic powers into.
Then I guess we'd better figure out how to get them back.
Veronica.
Huh?
Oh, smashing! I do love guests! Especially when they bring me presents, if it isn't the one that got away. Talk about it in the jackpot! Now, just sit tight while we suck every ounce of magic out of you. Boys, this lot have earned a VIP treatment. Get cracking!
Looks like we'll be fighting our way out of this one whether we like it or not.
Hehe. 魔王様の右腕になるという俺様の野望もここでついえるのか。
おい、その魔王ってのはなんだ。さっきもそんなこと言ってやがってな。
いずれ魔王様にやられちまうおめえらに何を教えたって無駄さ。命あっての得だねとはこのことよ。
いずれ現れる魔王か。
私の魔力はその壺の中に閉じ込められているみたいね。これで魔力が戻るといいんだけど。そんなお姉様の姿が
変わっていない。魔力は戻らなかったのですね。
ご心配なく。この通りすっかり元通りよ。魔力が頭のてっぺんからつま先までギンギンに満ちているのがわかるわ。
ですがお姉様、そのお姿は。
年齢までは元に戻らなかったみたいね。でもせっかく若返ったんだし、まあいいわよね。
まあお姉様らしいですわね。なんだかそのお姿のお姉様も愛おしく思えてきましたわ。ところでねえお姉様、あちらの方のこと気づいてまして？
ええ、もちろんよせいにゃ。あんたも気がついたみたいね。さすが私の妹だわ。命の大樹に選ばれし勇者よ。こうしてあなたとお会いできる日をお待ちしておりました。私たちは勇者を守る宿命を負って生まれた聖地ラムダの一族。これからは命に変えてもあなたをお守りいたします。
あなたは災いを呼ぶ悪魔の子などではありません。里の者から聞かされていました。私たち姉妹が探し求める勇者は瞳の奥に温かな光を宿していると。
まあ私は最初にあんたを見た時から全部わかっていたけどね。
勇者を守る聖地ラムダの一族か。俺の読み通り、どうやらお前は本当に世界を救う勇者だったみたいだね。
あんたにはまだ話したいことがいっぱいあるんだけど、その前にもうちょっとだけ私に付き合って。もう一人助けてあげたい人がいるの。ここからしか入れない部屋があるはずだから一緒に探してちょうだい。
I'll never be the Lord of Shadow's right-hand man if I can't even beat the likes of you lot. Ugh. All my dreams shattered.
Who is this Lord of Shadows you keep mentioning anyway?
You'll find out soon enough when everything finally goes to pot.
We'll find out soon enough, huh?
Right. Time to get my magic back.
Huh?
Oh, I hope this works.
But you look just the same. Were all our efforts for nothing?
No need to worry on that front. I can feel the old magic zinging from the ends of my pigtails right down to the tips of my toes.
Then why do you still look like a little girl?
I'm not really sure. I suppose whatever made me younger can't be fixed just by getting my powers back. But it could be worse. I mean, you know what they say. You're only young. Twice.
Trust you to see the funny side. Well, I suppose I'd better get used to having a twin sister half my size. By the way, you have noticed who we're travelling with, haven't you?
Of course I have. And so have you, it seems. Shall we? Mm-hmm. Yggdrasil's chosen, long have we waited to greet you. We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
There are those who would accuse you of bringing disaster on our world. Please, you must rest assured that they are wrong. You are a hero. The light in your eyes, the light told of in the legends of Arborea, it proves that beyond a doubt.
I knew it was you the moment I saw you.
So now you have magical twins swearing to serve and protect you? I guess you really are the luminary, huh? Not that I ever doubted it, of course.
There's plenty more we need to talk about, but we have to take care of something first. I wasn't the only one they were keeping prisoner, you know. Now, if I remember rightly, there should be a door around here somewhere.
Ma, どこもかしこも牢獄ばかり。なんだか物々しいですわね。
おい、そこに誰かいるのか。
もう大丈夫よ、おじさん。あの悪い竜は私たちがやっつけたわ。
いやー、ありがてえ。もう少しであの魔物たちの餌にされるところだったぜ。
まったく、あんな可愛い娘さんをほったらかしてこんなところで魔物に捕まってちゃダメじゃない。
あんたらまさかあの子をルコを知っているのか。
心配しなくても大丈夫よ。ホムラの里の酒場で預かってもらってるから、里に戻ったらマスターにお礼を言うのね。
ありがとう。俺の名前はルパス。あんたたちから受けた恩はきっと忘れねえよ。
ルパス？その名前どこかで聞いたことあるような。
行く。それじゃあ俺はルコが心配だから先に行くぜ。あんたたち本当にありがとうな。
行ってしまいましたね。なんか引っかかるけど、まあいいわ。私たちもホムラの里に戻って少し休みましょう。
Gosh, look at all these cells. What a horrid place.
Who's there?
Don't worry, you're safe now. We took care of that potty old fathead and his cronies.
Thanks. I owe you one. I was starting to worry they were going to get sick of feeding me and decide to eat me instead.
You were starting to worry? And what about your poor little daughter all on her own, How do you think she's been feeling?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Wait, you know Connie?
We do. And she's fine, thanks for asking. The owner of the bar back in town is looking after her. He's a mature, responsible adult, you see.
Listen, I appreciate your help, really, I do. I'm Noah, by the way. If there's anything I can do to repay you, just say the word.
Noah, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
I've taken up enough of your time. I should, get back and see how, Connie's doing. Thanks a million.
Well, he certainly left in rather a hurry.
You can say that again. Very fishy. Well, never mind. We should head back too. We deserve a rest.
やあ、起きてきたか。俺たちもちょうど集まったところだ。
やっと聞いてもらう時が来たわね。勇者であるあんたと私たち姉妹の使命について。
大いなる闇、邪悪の神が天より現れし時、光の紋章を授かりし、大樹の申し子が降臨す。私たちの故郷に伝わる神話の一節ですわ。
そう信じられないだろうけど、あんたはかつてその紋章の力で邪悪の神を倒し世界を救った勇者の生まれ変わりなの。邪悪の神は倒されたはずなのに、なぜ勇者はこの世に生を受けたのか、それは私たちにもわからない。そこで真実を突き止めるために、あんたを勇者とゆかりの深い命の大樹へ導く使者として私たちが大抜擢されたってわけ。
ほーん、命の大樹か。そこに行けば全ての謎が明らかになるってんだな。じゃあさっさとそこに行こうぜ。
あんたってほんと考えなしね。命の大樹って空に浮かんでいるのよ。簡単に行けると思ってんの？
かつて邪悪の神と戦った勇者様は空を渡り大樹から使命を授かったそうですが、その記録も時の流れに埋もれてしまいました。
なんだよそれ。あんたらにもわからないってことかい？命の大樹ね。待てよ、何かわかるかもしれねえぜ。
まあ本当ですか？
なあ、昨日助けてやったおっさんな、実はあいつ有名な情報屋なんだ。命の大樹について何か知ってるんじゃねえか？
確か迷子のお嬢さんを迎えに酒場まで戻るとおっしゃっていましたね。とりあえず酒場まで行ってみましょう。
Awake at last, huh? Don't worry, we all just woke up too.
And now we're up. It's time to continue our little talk from before about Serena and I and how we're going to help you.
We have a legend in Arborea. It says that one day the Dark One will descend to extinguish the light, but that Yggdrasil's chosen, the luminary, bearer of the mark of light, will rise to meet him.
I know it's hard to believe. I mean, look at you. But it's true. You're the reincarnation of the luminary, the man who defeated the Dark One long ago. I still can't work out why they'd need to bring you back if the Dark One was defeated, to be honest. But ours is not to reason why. Once we fulfill our sacred duty and get you to Yggdrasil, I'm sure all will be revealed.
Yggdrasil, huh? Well, I for one want to know what the heck's going on. Let's mosey on over there.
Have you ever tried thinking before opening your big mouth? In case you hadn't noticed, Yggdrasil is floating in the sky. Nosy, he says. Honestly.
They say that the luminary visited the World Tree before his battle with the Dark One. But alas, the legends do not tell us how.
What? Not even you special protectors of the magical ancient wonder truths, no? Bummer. Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil. Wait, I think I might have an idea.
Really? What is it?
You know that guy we bust out of jail yesterday? I remembered where I know him from. He sells information to, people in my profession.
And you think he might know how we can reach the World Tree? Wonderful! Well, what are we waiting for? To the bar!
あと一杯だけだから大丈夫だって。やっぱ命拾いした後の一杯はうめえよな。
ようおっさん、ご機嫌じゃねえか。俺さ、おっさんのことを思い出したんだ。あんた裏社会では結構名の知れてる情報屋のルパスさんだろ。なんでも生まれつきの不運を逆手にとって厄介事に巻き込まれちゃそいつをネタに商売してるって話だが、違うかい？
バレちまったならしょうがねえ。そうさ、道を歩けばネタの方から寄ってくる天才情報やルパスター、俺のことよ。俺があの魔物にさらわれた時はたまたま男湯と女湯ののれんが入れ替わっててな。間違えてそのまま女湯に入っちまったのさ。ラッキーだったのもつかの間、そこで俺は見ちまったんだ。人さらいの魔物と必死で戦う姉ちゃんの姿を。加勢するはずが俺は丸腰だったし、あっさり一緒に捕まっちまってな。あとは知っての通りだ。
ところでおっさん、命の大樹を知ってるか？命の大樹に結びつくならどんな情報でもいい。あんたが知っていることを教えてくれ。
ほう、命の大樹とはでかいターゲットだな。いいだろう、あんたたちは命の恩人だし、とっておきのネタを教えてやる。ホムラに来る前、南西の砂漠の真ん中で俺とルコは熱中症になっちまってな。不幸にも死を覚悟したその時、砂漠の大国サマディの兵士が運よく通りがかって俺たちを城に運んで介抱してくれた。意識を取り戻したその時、俺は見ちまったのさ。城の中に飾られたキラキラと七色に輝く枝をな。俺の目に狂いはねえ。あれこそが命の大樹の枝だと思うぜ。
まあお姉様、お城の中に七色に輝く命の大樹の枝ですって。行ってみる価値はありますわ。
そうね、枝とはいえ命の大樹。ずっと輝き続けてるってことは勇者を導いてくれるに違いないわ。あんたもたまには役に立つのね。ちょっとだけど見直したわよ。
へへ。
それではお姉様、ひとまずサマディに向かいましょう。ここから南西の関所を抜けて進んでいけばサマディ王国にたどり着けるはずですわ。勇者様、これから先長い旅になると思いますが、私たち姉妹をどうかよろしくお願いいたします。それからこれ、サマディ王国に向かうんだったらあんたに預けておくわね。 南西の関所はサマディ王国の万兵が厳重に道を塞いでおります。その通行手形を見せれば通れるはずですわ。
Come on, Daddy. Let's go. The nice man who keeps bringing you drinks must be getting tired.
one more for the road, sweetie. You never know. He might have some hot gossip that I need to hear.
Fishing for rumors, huh? Some things never change. You're Noah, right? In the circles I used to move in, you were pretty famous. You were the guy who knew things for the right price. No nugget of knowledge too big or too small. Noah the know-it-all knows them all. That's what they used to say, huh?
And what if they did? I can't help it if juicy tidbits have an habit of falling in me lap now, can I? I don't go trying to get mixed up in this stuff, it just happens. Like when I mistakenly went in the ladies' baths and them monsters kidnapped me. I only stuck my head in there to see what all the commotion was, and there they was, attacking some poor girl. Normally I would have walloped the lot of them, of course, but I just had me tea. The villains collared the both of us and, well, I just hope she's alright.
Kind of. Anyway, we were wondering if you might be able to help us out. What do you know about Yggdrasil?
Crikey, you lot don't do things by halves, do ya? Got a big score in mind, eh? Well, seeing as how you saved me life, I'll tell you what I know. On the way here, Connie and me was travelling across the desert when we came down with a bad case of heat stroke. We didn't have no grub left, no water, nothing. We just about given up hope. But then these soldiers from Gallopolis came along. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the Sultan's bleeding palace. Oh, talk about lucky. Anyway, when I come to, that's when I seen it. Beautiful it was, this rainbow-coloured branch thing. All shimmery and beautiful. Well, I know top-end gear when I see it. If that weren't a branch of the old world tree, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Did you hear that, Veronica? A branch from Yggdrasil herself.
Yes. Lighting the path ahead for the luminary. It sounds like we need to take a trip to Gallopolis. So it turns out you are capable of having ideas that aren't completely stupid after all.
We should head for the desert right away. It's beyond the checkpoint southwest of here. That marks the border with Gallopolis. I do hope you won't mind us tagging along.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you. Here, you'll need this to get to Gallopolis.
The guards at the checkpoint are awful sticklers for formalities, but if you show them that, they should let us through.
国と呼ばれていてね、城の裏のオアシスの上にレース場があるの。そこで馬のレースが行われるのよ。前にここに来た時、年に一度特別なレースが開催されるって聞いたわ。きっと今はそれで賑わってるのよ。
はあ、馬のレースも面白そうだが、俺たちの目的は大使の枝だからな。忘れんなよ、おちびちゃん。
何よ、ノリが悪いわね。あんなやつはほっといてこの街を楽しみましょう。
Oh, just look at all these people! How marvellous! Is there some kind of festival going on, I wonder?
Yes, of course. Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert night, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete. I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you forgot.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
本日は絶好の好天となりまして、ファーレス杯という我が王子の16歳の誕生日を祝うレースにふさわしい。いや違うな。こんなスピーチではありきたりだ。民衆を楽しませることなどできん。なんだそなたたちは。今は客の相手をしている暇などない。出直して
父上、ただいま訓練から戻りました。
貴したる者、
信念を決して負けず国に忠節を尽くす。弱きを助け強きをくじく。どんな逆境にあっても正々堂々と立ち向かう。
よろしい。今日も騎士道精神を忘れていないようだな。ファーレスよ、お前も今年で16歳。ファーレス杯では騎士の国の王子に恥じぬ勇敢な走りを期待しているぞ。
お任せください父上。必ずや期待に応えてみせましょう。それではこれにて。あなたは。失礼ですが、旅の方、お名前は？いいお名前ですね。何用で我がサマディを訪れたのです？大樹の枝？もしやサマディの国宝、七色に輝く虹色の枝のことでしょうか。僕ならお役に立てるかもしれません。後で大階段を下り左に曲がったところにある僕の部屋に来てください。お待ちしています。
Fellow Gallopolitans, this is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age, and as such... No. An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill my beloved subjects. And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must leave.
Father, my training is complete.
Then give me the pledge.
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Yes, very good. The knight's pledge must always be your guide, my son. You are a man now, Varys, and tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are worthy of their adulation.
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis? Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend. Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
おお、来てくれたか。わざわざ呼び出してすまなかったね。思った通りだ。身長も体格もぴったりだし、馬の扱いに長けていそうな顔をしている。君たち、虹色の枝を求めてきたんだっけ？残念だけど、あれは国宝でね、旅人にあげられるものではないんだよ。だけど、僕が父上に掛け合えば、きっと虹色の枝を譲ってくれるだろう。その代わり、僕の頼みを聞いてほしい。ここでは誰が話を聞いてるかわからない。今城下町に来ているサーカス一座のショーを見ながら話をするってのはどうだい？よし、決まりだ。それじゃあ夜に城下町にあるサーカステントの前に来てくれ。時間に遅れないように頼むよ。
Ah, you came. Thank you. Yes, yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you have the face of one who knows horses. You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father is unlikely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger. However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return. But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me then? Then it is agreed. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late, please.
世界を飛び回っては訪れた町を魅了して去っていく謎の旅芸人の登場だ。ルローの旅芸人シルビア、摩訶不思議なショーをとくとご覧あれ。はっはっはいはい
大切なお客様に怪我などさせません。楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。ありがとう、ありがとうございます。ありがとう。
みんなサーカスに夢中のようだな。ではそろそろ本題に入ろうか。これから言うことは口外しないでくれよ。今度騎士たちが乗馬の腕を競うバーリス杯っていうレースが行われるんだ。それに僕も出場するんだけど、一つだけ大きな問題があってね。実は僕生まれてこの方馬に乗って走ったことがないんだ。これまでは部下の協力もあって父上や国民たちを欺くことができたが、レースに出たらいよいよボロが出てしまう。だけど今回は僕の16歳の誕生日を祝う大切なレース、出場しないわけにもいかず、これまでずっと頭を悩ませてきた。そんな時君が現れたのだ。僕と同じ背格好をしている君がね。君こそ僕の影武者にふさわしい。
影武者って言ったってレースに出たら一目でバレるだろ。どうやってごまかすんだ？
心配ない。王族は身の安全を優先させるため鎧と兜を身につける。絶対にバレっこないさ。頼む、一生のお願いだ。僕の代わりに僕のふりをしてレースに出場してくれ。頼
何それ、そんなのずるっこじゃん。こんな頼みを聞く必要ない
わ。あれ、そんなこと言っていいの？虹色の枝が欲しいんじゃなかったっけ？
うわ、最低。
なんとでも言うがいい。手段を選んでる場合じゃないんだ。さあ僕の代わりに出場してくれるよね。よかった、そう言ってくれると思ったよ。レースが無事に終わったら虹色の枝の剣は父上に掛け合うと約束する。今日は君たちのために宿を取ったからそこで泊まってくといい。明日になったらレースハウスにある王族控室に来てくれ。レースハウスの入り口は城下町の西側だ。迷わないよう気をつけるんだぞ。それじゃ僕はこの辺で失礼するよ。じゃあ。
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the act you've all been waiting for. The wandering wonder who amazes audiences wherever he goes. Prepare yourselves for an experience like no other. Prepare yourselves for the Great Sylvando!
Ladies and gentlemen, please! There is no need to be afraid! The great Sylvando will never endanger his adoring audience. After all, darlings, you are the ones who make this show so special! I love you all! Thank you! Thank you!
Quickly, we must talk while the people are distracted. And please, not a word of this to anyone. Now, as you may be aware, the Sun National is the most important event of the year here in Gallopolis. And tomorrow, I am due to make my debut in the race to end all races. However, there is a problem. One teeny tiny, terrible problem. I cannot ride. In fact, I have barely so much as sat in a saddle.
What?
I have so far been able to hide this unfortunate fact, but if I were to take part in the race, the inconvenient truth would surely be uncovered. And yet I have no choice! For a prince of Gallopolis not to take part in the Sun National on the year of his coming of age is unthinkable! Unthinkable! So you see, your coming here was fated! It is a sign! The forces of destiny mean me to use you as my double! Ta-da!
Your double? How's that gonna work? Won't everyone notice as soon as he walks out onto the track?
Ah, the fates have provided that also! For you see, the royal family always races in full armor, lest the unthinkable occur. His face will be hidden from view! Oh, please, please! I beg of you! You must help me! You must enter the Sun National in my place!
You are the most pathetic excuse for a prince I've ever seen. If you think we're going to help you lie to your people, you've got another thing coming.
Is that so? Then I assume that your need of the rainbow is not so great after all.
Wow. Talk about shameless.
Call me what you will, it changes nothing. You will do as the fates wish and take my place in the race? Yes? I knew you would see sense in the end! Thank you. I will talk to my father about the rainbow as soon as the race is over. You have my word. I took the liberty of arranging rooms for you at the inn. Rest well. I will see you in the stables, bright and early. You will find the stable entrance in the western part of the city. Do not be late. Now, I must be on my way. Farewell, friends!
本日はお日柄もよく、ファーリスはいという我が王子の。
ファーリス様が来たわよ。
頑張れよ。
すごい完成じゃない。さすがは騎士の国の王子様ね。あたしシルビアっていうの。騎士の一人が怪我しちゃって代わりに参加することになったのよ。王子様だからって手加減しないわ。正々堂々勝負しましょうね。
Hello, Galopolitans! This is no ordinary Sand National!
Hooray! All hail Prince Varys!
It must be wonderful to be so popular, darling. But of course, you are used to it. Being a real live prince, huh? The name's Silvando, by the way. One of the other riders had a little whoopsie, so I had to step in at the last minute. But don't think I'll be going easy on you just because you're royalty. Where would be the fun in that? Try to keep up, little princey!
すごいぞ。まさか優勝するとは思わなかったよ。君には馬術の才能があるな。さあ変わってくれ。これからみんなの前に出ないといけない。今度は僕が馬に乗る番だ。君のおかげで助かったよ。虹色の枝の剣は僕が何とかしよう。それじゃまた後で。おお
Oh, magnificent! I hardly dared think that you might actually win! Now quickly, my public await! I shall take the reins from here. Fear not, my friend. I have not forgotten my promise. I will discuss the rainbow with my father just as soon as my people have finished showering me with adulation!
ここまで来れば大丈夫だろう。ありがとう。君のおかげで面目を保てたよ。早速虹色の枝のことだが。おっなあ、騎士の国のお坊ちゃん、さっきの走りやるじゃない。私感動しちゃったわ。何よ、がっかりだわ。せっかくいいレースができたと思ってたのに入れ替わってズルしてたのね。なんだよ、あなたに何がわかるんだ。王子が馬に乗れないなんてバレたら国民たちの期待を裏切ることになるんだぞ。全員が嫌な気持ちにならないためにこうしてるだけだ。これで全てが丸く収まるんだから問題ないだろ。そうかしら。勝てない勝負でも正々堂々と戦うのが騎士道ってものではなくて。黙れ、僕はこの国の王子だぞ。流れの旅芸人が王子である僕に騎士道を語るんじゃない。
王子様、失礼します。
入れ。
国王様がお呼びでございます。ファーリス様の勇敢な走りに大変心を打たれたご様子です。
ああ、分かった。すぐに行くよ。君には世話になった。虹色の枝の件は僕が何とかするから、後で玉座の間に来てくれ。あなたの走りとってもしびれたわ。またどこかで会ったらよろしくね。
Praise the fates, our plan was a success. Thank you. You have spared me great humiliation. I will go immediately to my father and ask about the rainbow.
All hail Prince Faris, pride of the desert, horseman extraordinaire. Darling, you were fabulous. It was enough to bring a tear even to my jaded eye. Wait, don't tell me you were... Surely you didn't let your understudy take the stage for the command performance? Oh, this is too good!
Wait! But you do not understand the pressure I am under. A prince of Gallopolis who could not ride a horse is a disgrace to the kingdom. I did what was necessary for the sake of my people. And now all can be forgotten. Yes?
And there was silly old Silvando thinking that knights never retreated in the face of adversity.
Silence! I am the prince of this kingdom, and I will not have a traveling jester lecture me on chivalry.
1,000 pardons, your highness.
Enter.
The Sultan wishes to see you, your highness. Your magnificent display of horsemanship has pleased him greatly.
Very good. I will come right away. My promise still stands. Come to the throne room in a little while. We will see what can be done about this branch of yours.
so nice to see a royal with the common touch. You were wonderful out there today, darling. Maybe we'll get to share the stage again soon.
ありがたきお言葉。今後もこのファーリス、騎士として精進いたします。来たか。父上、実はお願いがあります。あちらの旅の方の頼みを聞いてはくださいませんか。
おお、人助けとはさすがは我が息子。騎士道をよく心得ているな。なんだ、言ってみろ。
はい、そのお願いというのは、あちらの旅の方に虹色の
王様、大変です。サソリの化け物です。バクラバ砂丘にまたあのサソリが現れました。巡回中の兵士が怪我をした模様です。
あの砂漠の殺し屋か。毎年この時期になると決まって現れるな。自国の平和を守るのは騎士の務め。二度と現れぬようよりすぐりの騎士を派遣し、今度こそ息の根を止めてくれるわ。待てよ。そうだ、我が息子に魔物を捕らえさせよう。騎士として成長したお前ならば、今回の任務もきっとこなせるであろう。
歴戦の騎士を次々と亡き者にしてきたあの魔物を私がですか。私では叶いませんよ。
実力者ほど謙遜するものだ。それに戦いを前にして武者震いも止まらぬと見た。頼もしい限りだな。よし、ファーリスよ、行け。砂漠の殺し屋を見事捕らえてまいれ。
はい、承知しました。準備のため一度地室に戻ります。それでは。すまない。虹色の枝の話は後だ。話があるから後で僕の部屋に来てくれ。
Truly, I am humbled. All I have ever desired is to fulfill my duties as a prince and as a knight. Father, if I may, I have promised to assist these travelers. Would you permit me to explain?
Gladly, my son. It warms my heart to see you aiding those in need. Truly, you have taken the knight's pledge to heart.
Thank you, Father. The truth of the matter is that my friends here have come to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow.
Your Majesty, the beast has returned. It attacked one of our men while we were out on patrol. The Slayer of the Sands is back? Why must the accursed creature always appear on this, the happiest day of the year? We will stand for this no longer. I must dispatch my finest knights and ensure that the fiend never again returns to terrorize the Celestial Sands. But wait! My boy, the Fates are speaking to us. Capturing the Slayer would be the perfect way to show your people what a fine knight you have become.
What? Oh, Father! So many of our bravest men have confronted the creature and perished. Surely, I do not stand a chance.
Truly, it is the most able who are the most humble. But you cannot hide your true feelings. You are trembling with excitement.
This is your moment, Faris, my boy. Capture the Slayer and take your place in history.
But very well, Father. Yay! I shall begin my preparations right away. A thousand pardons. The rainbow will have to wait. Meet me in my chambers. There is something we must discuss. Just breathe, Faris.
頼む！一生のお願いだ！魔物を捕まえるのに協力してくれ！
お前、騎士の国の王子だろ？少しは自分の力で何とかしろよ。
それがダメなんだ。今まで訓練のくの字もやったことがなく、実戦は全部部下に任せていたんだよ。一人息子の僕は幼い頃から過保護に育てられ、父上と母上からどんな小さなことでも褒められてきたんだ。僕は両親や民衆の期待を裏切らぬよう、できないことでもさもできるかのようにやり過ごしてきた。そうこうしているうちに、僕の評価は実力に見合わぬほど高くなってね。いつの間にか後戻りできなくなっていたんだ。でも今回ばかりはとてもごまかせない。あのサソリを捕らえるなんて僕には無理だ。だから力を貸してくれ、頼む。ありがとう。君たちはこの国の救世主だ。魔物を捕まえることができたら、今度こそ虹色の枝の剣は父上に掛け合うと約束しよう。それじゃ城門の前で待ってるからな。準備ができたら君たちも来てくれよ。
ほんと情けない王子ね。この国の将来が心配だわ。お姉様、あまり悪く言うのもいけませんわ。きっと王子としての重圧があの方を苦しめているのでしょう。
Please, I beg of you, the Slayer of the Sands will tear me limb from limb unless you aid me. Have pity on a desperate soul.
Spoken like a true desert knight. Seriously, can't you handle this on your own?
No! No, such a thing is impossible! I am no knight! I neglected my training! I allowed my vassals to fight all my battles for me! Oh, it is not my fault! I am an only child! I was coddled from birth and praised for the most insignificant of achievements! I did not wish to disappoint my parents or my people, so I found ways of seeming to fulfill their expectations without necessarily doing so. But the more I fulfilled them, the more their expectations grew, and now finally they expect the impossible. Oh, it's so unfair. Don't you see? If you refuse to help me, I will be sent to my doom, and through no fault of my own. Please, will you take pity on your own friend? Oh, thank you! 10,000 thank yous! And fear not, I will speak to my father about the rainbow as soon as the beast is captured. We must make preparations to depart immediately! I will await you at the castle gates!
pathetic excuse for a prince. Goodness knows what'll become of Gallopolis with him in charge.
Oh, we mustn't be so hard on him, Veronica. I'm sure it can't be easy growing up with everyone expecting so much of you.
なぜ魔物を捕らえると言ってしまったんです。戦うのは私たちでしょ。今回ばかりはいくらなんでも無理ですよ。
待て待て、心配しないでくれお前たち。とびきりの助っ人を用意したんだ。ん？よし来たな。紹介しよう。助っ人の皆さんたちだ。彼らに砂漠の殺し屋を捕まえてもらう。砂漠の殺し屋がいる魔中の住処はバクラバ砂丘という場所の一番奥にある。まずは西の関所を抜けバクラバ砂丘に行こう。よし行くぞお前たち。声が小さいぞ。ははねえ、サソリちゃんを捕まえに行くんでしょ。楽しそうじゃない。あたしも混ぜて。
サソリちゃんなんて楽しいもんじゃないぜ。だいたいあんた旅芸人だろ。サーカスの方はいいのか。
サーカスよりもあのお坊ちゃんのことが気になってね。ね、私もついて行っていいでしょ。あなたならそう言ってくれると思ったわ。足手まといにはならないから安心してね。それじゃ張り切っていくわよ。
I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but how could you do this to us? You have volunteered us for certain death.
Fear not, trusted retainers. We do not journey into the jaws of danger alone. Ha! Impeccable timing as always. Allow me to introduce our knights in shining armor. These brave adventurers have agreed to capture the Slayer for us. Now, the beast's lair is said to be located deep within the Celestial Sands. The fastest route is through the checkpoint to the west. We march immediately for Gallopolis!
For Gallopolis.
Yeah! Yeah!
Room for a little one? Oh, I'd hate to miss a good beast hunt. Huh?
There's no such thing as a good beast hunt, friend. If I were you, I'd run along back to the circus.
Well, aren't you just a lovely, patronizing little dear? Look, I'm worried about the half-wit prince getting himself killed. Can I come with you or not? At least one of you has some sense. Lead on, darling! Ow!
Huh. ようやく休めそうな場所に出たな。とりあえずここで休んでいくとしよう。サソリを捕まえるのはまた明日ってことで。お、なんだ、あなたも来てくれたのか。見ての通りだ。明日に備えてここでキャンプを張ることにしたからな。
ええ、ここらで休むのは賛成だわ。サソリちゃんは手強いと噂だものね。私たちも戦いに備えて休みましょう。あなたたち男2人女2人の4人旅なんてロマンチックじゃない。どうして旅なんかしてるの？
今はまだ全てが明らかになったわけではありませんが、勇者にまつわる伝説、その全ての謎を解き明かすために命の退治を目指す旅をしているのです。もしかしたら世界に最悪をもたらしたという邪悪の神と戦う日が近い将来訪れるのかもしれません。ダメよセーニャ、見ず知らずの旅芸人にそんなことまで話しちゃ。
へえ、みんなの笑顔を奪おうとする邪悪の神ちゃんって悪いやつがこれから復活するかもしれなくって、あなたたちはそれを倒すために旅してるっていうの？何それ、面白そうじゃない。
こんな話を鵜呑みにするなんてあんた変わってんな。
そういうシルビアはどうなのよ。なんで旅をしているの？
私のことはいいわよ。さあ、明日はサソリちゃんと決戦よ。おしゃべりはこれくらいにして寝ましょう。
なんだよ、もったいぶりやがって。ったく変なやつだぜ。
The heat, the dry air, it is too much, too much. Let us spend the night here. The monster will have to wait. There you are. As you can see, I have decided to set up camp. We will continue our quest in the morning.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be preparing for. Come on, you. Let's have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we? So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic! But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on, spill the beans.
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mysteries surrounding the luminary, you see. It's all to do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction to the world, and we want to stop him.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough. You don't need to tell the jolly jester our whole life story. We barely know him.
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and laughter from the world. And you 4 heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
You got a strange idea of fun.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Oh, you don't want to hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Betty buys.
Well, aren't we full of mysteries? What's his deal?
この辺りにいるはずなんですが。
ほっ、なんだ、どこにもいないじゃないか。仕方ない。砂漠の殺し屋は僕を恐れて逃げたと父上に報告するとしよう。
出た！王子！砂漠の殺し屋デストピオンです！さあ、サソリちゃんのお出ましよ。騎士の国の王子様らしいところを見せてあげて。もうしょうがないわね。兵士ちゃんたち、お坊ちゃんを頼むわ。さあ行くわよ。
The Slayer of the Sands was last seen here.
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our success.
The Slayer of the Sands is among us!
Up and at him, Principal. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of. Oh dear. Looks like poor old Faris has been struck down with stage fright. You soldiers, beat the ears and look after him, will you? Come on, gang. This little drama needs a hero or two.
Huh? さーて、砂漠のみんなを苦しめるサソリちゃんにはお仕置きをしなきゃね。
なんだ、砂漠の殺し屋といえども全然大したことないじゃないか。お前たちいいな。これは僕の手柄だと説明するんだぞ。
はい、もちろんです、王子様。よし。
君のおかげでなんとかなりそうだ。本当にありがとう。今度こそ虹色の枝の剣は父上に掛け合うから安心してくれ。
あなた本当にこれでいいの？こんなやり方で名誉を得ても何も変わらないと思うけど。
僕だって好きでやってるわけじゃない。父上や国民の期待を裏切らないためにはこうするしかないんだ。
そう、あなたはそうやって生きていくのね。
お前たち行くぞ。
これで正しかったのかわからねえな。あんたの言う通り、あの平凡王子はこのままじゃ何も変わらない気がするぜ。
でもあの子は今の自分に満足していない。何かきっかけさえあれば、もしかしたら化けるかもね。私はそろそろ行くわ。旅の途中で見かけたら挨拶ぐらいしてね。それじゃあ、アデュー。
That will teach you to be so grumpy. Now, hold nice and still while I tie you up.
The battle is won! The Slayer of the Sands is bested! All in a day's work for the Prince of Gallopolis! You saw me, men, did you not? You saw the People's Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
You have my thanks, friend. My heroic feat would not have been possible without your valuable contribution. I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of that.
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes! Yeah!
Oh, well, this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
Oh, I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
皆さんの声援を力に変えることで、この通り砂漠の殺し屋を倒し捕らえることができました。ありがとう。今後もこの国の王子としてより精進を重ね、みんな慌てるな。俺たちには王子様がついてる。 王子様がきっと魔物を倒してくれるはず。おお、確かにファーリス王子がいれば安心だ。
どうしたファーリスよ。お前ほどの実力があれば問題なかろう。民の期待に応えるのだ。
父上、僕には無理です。
はい。
決したる者、信念を決して曲げず国に忠節を尽くす。決したる者、どんな逆境にあっても正々堂々と立ち向かう。そう、あなたは騎士の国の王子。卑怯者で終わりたくなければ戦いなさい。僕は騎士の国の王子。やればできるじゃない。かっこよかったわよ。あなたはいい？騎士の国の王子様なんだから、いかなる時も騎士道を忘れちゃダメよ。
待ってくれ。騎士道に深い理解があるようだが、そなたは一体何者なのだ。
ただのしがない旅芸人よ。
Your prince, my son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands!
Yeah, that's it! Yeah!
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as he. Now come, heroic conqueror, address your people.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone. For it was your love, your adoration that gave me the strength I so needed. Yes! And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying death.
We have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us.
Yes, yes! We have nothing to fear with the prince on our side!
Paris, 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 Paris.
Well, my boy, your people await. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
Father, Father, I cannot.
Repeat after me now. A knight's word?
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom, his master. Huh?
Well, don't stop.
He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
That's more like it. Now, my little Princey Pooh, do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
I wish to be remembered as a knight of Gallopolis!
Amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, huh?
Wait, did you?
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
Wait, friend. Where did you become so well-versed in the ways of chivalry? Are you a knight?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Father, というわけでレースを走ったのも魔物を捕らえたのもこの方だったのです。
顔を上げよファーレス。わしたちはこれまで等身大のお前を見ずに見合わぬ重圧を与えていたようだな。謝らなければいけないのはわしらの方やもしれん。これからは妻と共に考えを改めるとしよう。だが先ほどの戦いで見せた勇気はなかなかのものだったぞ。防戦一方とはいえ騎士の国の王子としてふさわしい戦いだった。あの勇気があればいつかはお前の目標であるデルカダールの猛将グリーグ殿の隊にも入れるであろうな。
グレイグって俺たちを追ってた。
ところで父上、一つお願いがあります。ここにいる皆さんは虹色の枝を求めて旅をしているのです。お世話になったこの方たちに国宝である虹色の枝を差し上げてもよろしいでしょうか。
虹色の枝か。そいつは無理だな。行商人に売り払ってしまったからの。
虹色の枝を売り払ったですって？あれは国宝ですよ。どうして売ってしまったんですか？
バカモン！なぜ今年のファーレス杯があそこまで豪華にできたと思っている？全てお前のためにやったんだぞ。
そんな。
すまないことをしたな、旅の者よ。虹色の枝を売った行商人だが、ここより西のダーハルーネに向かうと言っておったぞ。これを持っていけば西の関所を越えることができる。ダーハルーネで情報を集めるがよい。
すまない。虹色の枝のことは本当に知らなかったんだ。この通りだ。許してくれ。代わりと言ってはなんだが、サマディの騎士が使う伝統的な修行道具、このボウガンを受け取ってくれ。このボウガンで遠くにいる魔物を撃つと怒って近寄ってくることがあるんだ。うまく使えば効率よく戦いの経験が積めるぞ。君たちには本当に世話になった。何か困ったことがあったらまたサマディに来てくれ。この僕がいつでも力になるからな。
ん
Yes, Father. It was he who rode my horse in the Sun National, and he who captured the Slayer of the Sands. Forgive me.
Varys, look at me. The burden that was placed upon you, it was more than any boy could be expected to bear. It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not make the same mistake again. And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a true knight. Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as yourself under his wing, I am sure. Your dream will come true at last. I am so pleased for you.
Hendrik? Wasn't that the name of the guy who was chasing us?
Ah, but I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow. It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly, certainly. But my boy, I sold the rainbow to a traveling merchant.
What? What would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National? We made a sacrifice for your sake.
Father,
Forgive me. All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This letter will grant you passage through the checkpoint that leads there. Perhaps someone can tell you what became of the branch.
1,000 pardons! I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not. It is scant consolation, I am sure. But please, take this. Its value cannot possibly compare, but it has been prized by generations of Gallopolitan knights. It allows one to provoke distant foes into combat and is an excellent way to gain battle experience. Or so I am told. You have done our kingdom a great service. Should you ever need our assistance, you need only say the word. And as for me, I will be sorry to see you leave. But I am sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough. Yeah?
待ってたわよー。
何しに来たんだ。まだ俺たちに用があるのかよ。
よっはっ、もう決まってるじゃないの。私もついていくわ。命の大樹を目指す旅に。そして邪神ちゃんを倒すのよ。
おいおい、冗談じゃねえ。いきなり出てきて何言ってんだ。俺たちの旅は遊びじゃねえんだぞ。
もちろん遊びでついていく気はなくてよ。旅芸人として世界中を回ってたくさんの笑顔と出会ったわ。でもね、それと同じくらい魔物に苦しめられている人たちの悲しみにも出会ったの。私の夢はね、世界一大きなホールを建てて、そこで盛大なショーをして世界中の人々を笑わせることよ。でもみんなから笑顔を奪おうとする邪神ちゃんがいたら、その夢も叶わなくなるじゃない。だからあなたたちの旅の目的は私の旅の目的でもあるってわけ。それじゃあみんなこれからもよろしくね。
やれやれ、相変わらず強引なやつだぜ。
で、あなたたちとりあえずこれからどうするの？
命の大樹への鍵となる虹色の枝、その枝を手にした商人を追ってダーハルーネの町に行こうかと思います。
なるほどね。でもあそこは港町、もう船に乗って海に出てるかもね。そしたらどうやって追うつもりかしら？
そうですね、その場合は定期船を乗り継いでいくしか。
ダメダメ、定期船なんかじゃあまりにも時間がかかりすぎるわ。いつまでたっても追いつけないわよ。
それじゃあどうしろっていうの？
船で行けばいいのよ。自分たちで自由に使える船でね。そう、私が持ってる船。
セルピアさん、すごいわ。やっぱりただものじゃないと思ってたのよ。その船お借りしてもいいですか？
もちろんよ、仲間じゃないの。それじゃあ私の船が止まっているダーハルーネに行くわよ。ダーハルーネはここより西。さあ出発。
At last! I was beginning to think you had snuck out through the stage door. Huh?
Hey! You again. What do you want this time?
Hey, ta-da! Oh, don't be coy, darling. I want to come with you, of course. You should never have told me about your heroic quest if you didn't want me to tag along.
What are you talking about? You can't just decide to come with us. This isn't a game.
Believe me, honey, I know it isn't. I've seen my fair share of fun and games on my travels. What kind of jester would I be if I hadn't? But I've seen tragedy too. People attacked by monsters, all kinds of awful things. You know, my dream has always been to build a wonderful theater. Somewhere I can put on performances that will make millions smile. But how can I do that if this dark one of yours is going to be out there making people's lives awful? What I'm trying to say, darlings, is that we all want the same thing. So you see, I have to come with you. Oh, don't all squeal at once now. Mwah!
This guy really doesn't take no for an answer, huh?
Guess I'm part of the gang now. Yay! So, tell me, what's our next move?
Well, to get to Yggdrasil, we're going to need the Rainbow. And it seems that a travelling merchant has taken it to Gondolia.
Gondolia? But honey, that's a port town. He's probably hopped on a boat and set sail by now.
That's true. Well, then we'll have to buy tickets for the ferry, and...
The ferry? Please, darling. We don't have time to be riding the ferry with the little people.
Well, what's your bright idea then?
I was thinking a ship of our own might be more chic, no? And luckily for you, I happen to have picked up a lovely little number in the end of season sales.
What? You've got your own boat? That's amazing! You're going up in my estimation by the minute.
You'd really be willing to let us use your ship, Mr. Sylvander?
But of course, sweetie. That's what friends are for. And guess where the old girl is docked, hmm? No? Why, Gondolia, of course! Lucky! So what are we waiting for? The ocean beckons, shipmate! Westward ho!